everyone to the next episode on SAP Generative AI training videos from AnubhavTrainings.com. In the last episode, we talked about what is SAP AI Launchpad on BTP and different roles while using and consuming SAP AI Launchpad. In today's session, I will show you getting started with the Launchpad and deploying our first foundation model on SAP Generative AI Hub with AI Launchpad. So without wasting further time, let's get into the system. So it's creating a AI core service instance. I will also create AI Launchpad subscription because that's going to be the UI, a SaaS application to manage my consumption of LLM models. And we will go with the free tier plan for the AI Launchpad. Great. And then we will also subscribe to SAP Business Application Studio service because we would like to create the application. So we'll go with the free plan and click on create. Fabulous. So now we have got these couple of services created in our account to be able to start consuming SAP Generative AI Hub. So my next step will be to grant the role to myself to be able to use these services. So I will go to my user, go inside the user, and here I'm going to assign the role collection. So you can see AI Core Launchpad Admin Editor, AI Code Launchpad Admin Editor without Gen AI, Admin Viewer without Gen AI, allow all resource groups, connection editor. So basically all the AI related roles I am granting to myself so that I should be effectively able to use all the features of AI Launchpad and also the business application studio related role I am granting to myself to be able to use it effectively as part of my training. Exactly. So let's add them. You see business application studio related roles to also develop applications. So we assign these role collections and nice, it's done. This is the time we can head over back. And also by this time, I hope my service instance for AI core is ready. Let's create a service key. Let's call it as Anubhav AI SK service key and I click on create button. So a service key is like private credentials. Yes. So if anybody wants to use the AI related capabilities into the BTP, then this service instance is going to be helpful. And how do you access this service instance? Through external applications. For example, this Launchpad is through the service key. So what we will now do is we will download the service key in our computer. You can see I download that. It got downloaded. You can see Anubhav AI-SK is got downloaded in my system. So we now launch the SAP AI Launchpad and connect to the AI core service through that service key. So I'm just launching the subscription for AI Launchpad and it's a very fresh account. You can see right now there is no API connections. We will just add an API connection. We can give a name. So Anubhav AI training. And now I upload the service key. So let me go back to my computer and upload the service key. It has got here all the details and we click on create. Fabulous. So you can see it has created a resource group, a connection for the service. Fabulous. So the launchpad is going to use the service to talk to rest of the things, rest of the capabilities. Now you can come back and see the different operations. So we can go to scenario and we will also can see there are three types of scenarios. Gen AI evaluations. So AI core global scenario for generative evaluation service, orchestration service, the core global scenario for orchestration service, and the foundation model. So basically, if you want to go ahead and use SAP defined services, then you go with orchestration service option. But if you want to consume the LLM model through the Gen AI hub, then you will go with this foundation model option. So if I go inside the foundation model, yeah, unauthorized access forbidden. Anyway, let's go to the executables and look at these these models which are possibly available. Look at that. Yes, IBM, yeah, Mistra AI, open source, Bedrock, OpenAI. So if you go to OpenAI model, then you can see these are the different models from OpenAI. We can consume it through the AI Launchpad. Yes, so you can actually see corresponding, and as I already showed you before, what is going to be the cost. Yes, what is going to be the corresponding cost of each model based on token, that you can also find out. Now I come back to configuration, and we are having a default configuration created for orchestration service, but we will create one more for the configuration for consuming the LLM model through the AI core scenario for foundation model. So let's do that. So let's come back and define here the configuration for the scenario related to foundation model. So config foundation. So it's the foundation model. Version is this. Executable, which model you want to use. So I will probably go with the AWS OpenAI if we have it, Bedrock, open source, AI Core, IBM. We'll go with Azure OpenAI. Yeah, I'll choose that. And then I click on next button. Which model I want to take. So maybe just right click and duplicate this and copy the exact model name. So we will be using GPT 3.5 turbo model. So I'm going to go back to the scenario, foundation models, and come down to the Azure OpenAI, and we will be using the GPT 3.5 turbo model. If we do have that, yes, this is the exact one. I will be picking it up. So you have to copy the exact name. Okay, let's use this one, GPT-35- turbo model. So we will pick up that and we will paste that, and model version is latest. Click on next button, review and create. So that is the basic setup. We have created this service AI core, we created service key, we created a workspace for ourselves when we come API connection basically to the AI core service. We looked at the different scenarios. I will also explain you how SAP AI in general, what are the part of SAP AI portfolio in a minute. And then we looked at foundation models, which are the models which are available I can use with the AI core service. And then we did a configuration to create a configuration to be able to communicate to the foundational LLM models through the SAP Gen AI hub. Yeah. So that is what we have done now. Now, after we add this configuration, we click on create deployment and we will just deploy this. So maybe I will say that deploy this for example 4 hours, or you can choose standard duration which default from your environment. So maybe I'll just deploy it for let's say 4 hours, and right after that the model will get undeployed automatically. So it is not going to cost you, even though you're going to deploy it for like 10 days or 40 days or 100 days, it is going to cost you when you start consuming it. Okay, so once you start passing the context window, the tokens, that is when the consumption
With
is going
that,
to start.
thank you so much
So
for
maybe
watching
just
this
I'll do it
video
for
with
one
me
hour
today.
for now.
If you feel
I
this
click on
content is
next
helping
and I
you,
will click on
kindly
create.
subscribe and
So
share this channel
we
in
just
the
created a
WhatsApp group of
deployment.
your
So now you
company
can see the
teams.
deployment
And I hope to see you in my
will be
next
done
episode.
in few minutes.
Happy
So it's
learning. Till
somewhere in a
then,
Azure
goodbye
machine
and
in the
see you
internet.
again.
It's basically creating a kind of a package which will help me to communicate to the OpenAI model, the LLM model. The current status is unknown. Yes, and the target status is running. So in few minutes, you will see the status will turn into the running state, and then we can start consuming the OpenAI model, which is deployed in a Azure machine through the AI core service. Exactly. So that is what the setup, what we have it here.